So Belal Muhammad is officially the greatest trash talker in UFC history. Belal Muhammad has just dropped a diss track on Conor Usman. Let's listen to it.
Kamaru's in the locker room, lacing up his worn-out gloves, thinking about that golden belt and all his dreams of love. He's lost 3 fights in a row, his knees are giving in. Leon dropped him with a headshot, left him wondering when. Belal's up there champing at the bit, ready for a fight. But Kamaru feels the aches and pains deep into the night. He's got the heart of a lion, but his body's just a shell. In the octagon of memory, he's caught in his own hell. Kamaru's in the...
So that was it. Belal Muhammad dropping a song on Conor Usman. That's just so weird. Like, the fact that people will say, like, Belal Muhammad is definitely on his way to becoming one of the biggest stars currently in the UFC. And, like, his personality is dead, let's be honest. I'd rather watch paint dry than have a conversation with the guy. I've actually never had a conversation with the guy, so I can't say that. But just from the outside looking in. But, I mean, he's getting creative here with his stuff. Like, we've never seen this really done before. And some of the shit he said in there is funny. Like, he's taking the piss out of Usman's knees. He's a shell of his former self and being knocked out by Leon. I mean, some good stuff in there. Now, the only issue with this is looking likely Belal Muhammad versus Conor Usman. Now, I did see a rumour talking about that online, saying that Belal Muhammad wants to fight at UFC 310. I think if that is the case, let it happen. Obviously, Conor was meant to fight in December. Doesn't look like that's happening. So, Belal Muhammad would be a great fit. Obviously, a lot of people say he's a born fight style, born personality. Which is true to an extent. I mean, he's not the most interesting guy to watch fight or listen to be honest. But this guy's a big name. Belal Muhammad is a big name. We've seen it when he was in Manchester. This guy does have a lot of back and he does have a lot of support. So, I've seen other people saying he could be the co-main event of 310. Fuck that. Belal Muhammad's that big of a name now that he needs to be. He is the main event now. Belal Muhammad will be main eventing events now. That's just a fact. Now, the issue I have with this fight right here in Conor Usman is Usman, like Belal just said in his song, he is on a 3-fight losing streak. On that 3-fight losing streak, in one of them, he got viciously KO'd. Now, obviously, his last fight, I think, should have been scored a draw against Khamzat Chimaev. He did take that on short notice, and it was up a weight class, but he still lost. It's still an L on his record. This guy's on a 3-fight losing streak. I know he's arguably the greatest welterweight of all time, and I am a big fan of Conor Usman. That guy's title reign is so slept on, in my opinion. He just doesn't deserve a title fight. Give him like JDM or an Ian Gary, or even match him up against Shavkat, if that's the case. He just doesn't deserve to fight for the title next, in my opinion. He needs at least one win. At least one win before he's back into the title picture. Now, the other option is Shavkat Rakhmonov. Now, I have said time and time again, Shavkat Rakhmonov, in my opinion, is overrated. What has the guy done to warrant a title shot? Yes, he's 18-0 with 18 finishes. That's great. He's 6-0 in the UFC with 6 finishes. Really, really impressive. But who's his best win? A washed-up wonder boy. Do you know what I mean? So it's hard to really be like, Shavkat really needs to get in there. He's clearly the number one contender. In my opinion, he's not. In my opinion, and I'm not being biased here in any way, I think Leon Edwards should be fighting Belal Muhammad next. This guy was on a crazy win streak, 9 years unbeaten. He beat Conor Usman. He knocked him out in the first fight, their second fight, and then he schooled him in the third fight. And then when he fought Colby Covington was so shit scared of Leon Edwards. Look at the way he fought. Bad night at the office for Leon Edwards. Things were just set up for him to lose over there in Manchester. This isn't me coping, I'm just stating facts. Why was that fight at that time? To benefit Belal Muhammad. There we go. I said it. It's true. I'm just letting you know. But yeah, Leon obviously isn't going to fight for the belt next. I think he should, but I'm just a Leon fan. It has to be Shavkat then. If it's out of Shavkat versus Usman, Shavkat's on a crazy win streak. Usman is on a losing streak, so it wouldn't make sense for Usman to be in there over Shavkat outside of Conor Usman's legacy, which I still feel like he needs at least a win before going in there. You know what I mean? So I feel like it is going to be Shavkat versus Belal Muhammad at the end of the year. Regardless of who Belal Muhammad gets outside of Leon Edwards, he beats everybody in the welterweight division. He will beat Kamaru Usman. Usman is not the same guy anymore. Belal Muhammad, is he a better grappler than Usman? I don't know. Usman is done for though. Not done for, but his body just isn't what it used to be. His knees are gone. I feel like Belal Muhammad would beat Kamaru Usman. I mean, Usman is a good striker. Well, not a good striker, but his 1-2 is great, and that could cause Belal Muhammad a lot of problems because Belal Muhammad, he can get caught. He can get caught, and I feel like that can maybe happen while he's pushing the pace on Kamaru Usman. But I feel like the fact that Belal Muhammad would be able to have Usman on the back foot with the volume and the constant threat of the takedown, I don't feel like Kamaru Usman would really be able to get himself going in that fight, if that makes sense. And Shavkat Rakhmonov, he's not a better grappler than Belal Muhammad, and he leaves a lot of holes on the feet when he's striking. Just look at the Jeff Neal fight. Obviously, Belal Muhammad doesn't have that Jeff Neal power. I don't think Belal Muhammad would finish either of these guys, to be honest, but I do think he would beat them. But yeah, let me know what you think of this in the comments below. Is Belal Muhammad on his way to becoming the biggest name in the UFC? And as always, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you again in the next one.